Good morning and greetings from Northumberland on a very cold Monday morning as we begin this second week of Advent. It's the 5th of December. I was profoundly moved by two little films I saw over the last couple of days. The one was a shocking film filmed in secret in Afghanistan. And in it, a woman was being beaten just for walking out on the street by one of the Taliban's enforcers because she'd gone out without a male companion, a male guide, a male guardian. She'd gone out in public. Although she was fully covered, she was being beaten in the street for this brazen act. And we saw there where the extremism of the Taliban regime has taken over. And the West's withdrawal from Afghanistan has made the lives of so many people so much worse. And the sacrifice of 20 years seem as nothing. There's been a failure to stand up to an evil regime, and people are suffering for it, and there are all sorts of questions about Afghan refugees and how we help them or don't help them. The second film was filmed in Ukraine, and it was part of the Archbishop of Canterbury's visit to Ukraine. And he witnessed a cemetery where the victims of Russian attack and of Russian persecution were buried. And he visited a church, and he saw there the evidence of the brutality that was going on there. And he said this war has to be fought. It has to be fought to save people. But then he wisely said, and after that there will be years, maybe generations, to work on reconciliation. Those were bleak pictures. And it may be easier for us as Western Europeans to understand the Ukraine than to understand the situation in Afghanistan. But in both of those places, and in Iraq and Iran and China, we see people persecuted for who they are. And it's terrible. And it is to this that the Advent message comes. From Isaiah 35. Strengthen the weak hands, make firm the feeble knees. Say to those who are of a fearful heart, be strong, do not fear, here is your God. He will come with vengeance, with recompense, he will come and save you. The eyes of the blind shall be opened, the ears of the deaf unstopped. The lame shall leap like a deer, and the tongue of the speechless sing for joy. And on it goes. In the darkness, we need hope. And we need messengers of hope, like the prophets, like John the Baptist. But we also need agents of hope. And if we are a people who believe in the hope of which Isaiah spoke, the hope that Jesus embodies, then day by day we have to do something that will bring hope to people. That's one of the reasons I speak these words and pray the prayers each day. Because week by week people say to me, thank you for helping. It is a very little thing that I do. But what we do, we should always do with those who we seek to bring hope to in our hearts. And above all, we should stick with it, because we believe that the love and peace of God will make a difference. May God bless you. May God bless me. May God bless the people of Afghanistan, of China, of Iran, Iraq, the people of Ukraine. May God bless us all and lead us in the ways of hope.